Welcome to MathSwift. This video is part 3 of the series on rate time work. We will be discussing a few questions, but it would be less about the questions and more about learning how to develop the instinct that would guide you what question to solve how. So let's begin. The first question says that A and B working together can do a task in 10 days. A works alone for 6 days and then B works alone for 14 days and the work is completed. Can we say it this way, that if A and B worked together for 6 days instead of working alone, B working alone would require 14 minus 6, that is 8 days to complete the remaining work. Now we are given that A and B working together can do the task in 10 days. So if they take 10 days to complete 100% of the task, they would do 60% of the task in 6 days. The remaining 40% of the task would be done by B in 8 days. So if B does 40% of the task in 8 days or 10% of the task in 2 days, he would do 100% of the task in 20 days. Moving on to the next question. It says 3 workers A, B and C working together took 13 days to complete a task. C worked for only first 5 days when 44% of the work was completed, which means remaining 56% of the work was done by A and B in 8 days. So if A and B did 56% of the work in 8 days, they could do 7% of the work in 1 day. If we talk about the first 5 days, when all the 3, that is A, B and C worked, A and B must have done 7% into 5, that is 35% of the total work. Now out of 44%, if 35% was done by A and B, the remaining 9% must have been done by C. Since we have been given that the work done by A in 4 days is equal to that done by B in 3 days, their efficiencies would be in the ratio 3:4 respectively. So if A can do 3 units of work in a given time, B can do 4 units in the same time. Their collective work, that is 3 plus 4 is equal to 7 units, when compared to 35% of the work that they do in first 5 days, we get 1 unit is equal to 5% of the total work, which means A does 3 units or 15% and B does 4 units or 20% of the work in the first 5 days. Since we now also know that C did 9% of the work in the same time period, that is 5 days, we can compare the amount of work that is done by each in 5 days. Now we are asked how many days it would take the fastest worker to do the work alone. Since B did the maximum work, he happens to be the fastest worker. If B could do 20% of the work in 5 days, he would take 25 days if he were to do the entire work or 100% work alone. The next question says that A and B working together can do a job in 5 days. If A doubles his efficiency and B reduces his efficiency to 1/3, it will take them 3 days to complete the job. Now, there are a couple of ways we could go about solving this question. One is where we can assume the total work to be 1 unit, and then using the 2 pieces of information given in the question, we can form 2 equations like so. And then solve these to get to the answer. Now this is a more conventional approach, but this is not what I would choose to do the problem by if I were to encounter it on my real test. The other way is where we can assume the total work to be the LCM of 5 and 3, that is 15. This would help you avoid getting into fractions, but you would still have to solve equations to find the ratio of efficiencies of A and B. Yet another way could be where you would equate the work done in both the cases. Now we can talk about it a bit. The work done in first case, where A and B work at their usual efficiencies and complete the work in 5 days, would be A plus B times 5, where A and B are the efficiencies of A and B respectively. And the same work is done in 3 days if A works at twice of his efficiency and B works at 1/3 of his efficiency. So 2A plus B upon 3 times 3 gives the same amount of work. Solving this, we get the ratio of efficiencies of A and B as 4:1. Since A and B with a combined efficiency of 4 plus 1, that is 5 units, do the work in 5 days, A working alone with an efficiency of 4 units would do the work in 25 upon 4 or 6 1/4 days. It is easy, right? 5 units, 5 days, 1 unit, 5 times 5 days, and 4 units, 5 times 5 divided by 4 gives us the number of days that A takes to do the job alone. So as far as getting to the answer is concerned, that was it for this question. But in case you are interested in learning something that might be new to you, please continue watching. Now, A and B working together can do the job in 5 days. Which means A working for 5 days does certain portion of work and B working for 5 days does certain portion of work such that both complete the work in 5 days. Now, if A works at twice his usual efficiency, he would do the same portion of work in half the time, that is 2.5 days. And if B works at 1/3 his usual efficiency, he would take thrice or 3 times the usual time, that is 3 times 5 or 15 days. But we are given that the two working with their changed efficiencies are able to complete the work in 3 days, meaning B gets to work 15 minus 3, that is 12 days less, and A works for 3 minus 2.5 or half a day more. Now what does this tell us? It tells us that what B can do in 12 days, A can do the same in half a day. Or what A can do in 1 day, B takes 24 days to do the same. So the efficiencies of A and B, or I should say the changed efficiencies of A and B, would be in the ratio 24:1. So if the efficiency of A is 24 units, the efficiency of B would be 1 unit. Since this efficiency of A is twice his usual efficiency, the usual efficiency of A must be half of 24, that is 12 units. Similarly, the usual efficiency of B must be 3 times 1, that is 3 units. So the ratio of usual efficiencies of A and B comes out to be 4:1. Having found so, we proceed similarly to find the time taken by A to do the job alone. Now this might seem lengthy. That is so because I had to write so much to be able to make the picture clear. But trust me, all this can be done mentally without having to write anything at all. However, it is perfectly fine to use the previous method as that doesn't take much time either. I would advise you to try different methods and not limit yourself to any one method. Alright, so that is it for this video. If this is the first time you have been watching my video and you have watched it till the end, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It motivates me a lot to continue doing this work. See you next time with more such content. Till then, bye bye. Take very good care of yourself and your loved ones.